Hello, everybody. How's it going? Oh, turn down the volume. Hello. So, what's everybody doing today? I just got home from running around today. My cat's meowing. And it was just crazy. I went and dropped off our tax stuff, and then I had to go call the pharmacy for prescriptions and all that jazz. Um, and then try and talk to them. Hopefully, the prescription will get delivered today, if not tomorrow, and that there wasn't any problems. Because I wasn't home to answer the phone, and our phone, I think the answer machine's full. My husband hasn't figured out how to, um, well, he hasn't not figured out, but to empty it because we get emails when we get a new message. But we thought that we deleted it, but apparently it's full. So people should know ourselves, anyways. But sometimes that gets full too. So went to the store and I picked up two things at the store, and it cost almost $20. But um, my daughter is going to be cooking the meal, so I had to pick up the stuff that she needed. So, and chicken breasts were not on sale anywhere this week. Where is everybody? This is not the normal time I'm on, and that's probably why. Usually I'm on the first thing in the morning, but this morning I decided to leave at the same time as my husband and try and get everything done. And I did. I'm glad, but I still even had to wait for the tax place to open because it's they opened at like 10, and then I had to wait for a bit. Hello, whoever popped in here, say hi. I was just saying today was a runaround day, and was just doing errands and just got home a while ago because I take the bus. Hey, true Resident Evil fan, you just woke up. What time is it? That's my cat. That's my cat Sushi that's meowing. Abby's not home yet. It's 12:59. Okay, so you're an hour earlier. Were you up late last night? Grab yourself a coffee. So do you work? I'm a morning and night person. I'm a morning person. Yeah, work from home. Cool. What type of work do you do? I'm gonna turn my notifications off. I don't want my phone to be bzz, bzz, bzz all the time. Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I just plant stuff and pray that it grows. My front lawn, like where we live, we have lots of grubs and stuff. So pretty all the neighbors keep on like having to reseed their lawn because there's lots of grass that gets chewed up and stuff. But when we moved in here, the neighbors had a garden in the front and then like a huge one in the back. I moved some of the plants from the back to the front and just replanted it so that my lawn was a lawnless lawn. So it's all flowers. It's all perennial flowers. Some more invasive than dandelions because we don't have very many dandelions in there. But there's like two different types of tall yellow flowers and purple feathery flowers and hostas and lily of the valley and sedums and peonies and tulips when they come. I have a grapevine in there and a small lilac bush that I moved from the back. It started off, it was only like this big, and now it's a couple feet tall, and there's a few more stems than the one stem. But yeah, I don't water my front yard at all. I do have to go weed it though. There's a bunch of um, those bell-looking weeds, and then some milkweeds. I want to keep some of it because it's basically a butterfly garden, so I want to keep some of it for the butterflies. But I never have any dandelion. Not never. I hardly have any dandelions ever in it. So that's the good thing. And this weekend we built another raised bed in my back because our old raised bed that came with the house was made with like um, 2x2s wood with the railway ties and stuff like that, and it was like, but they were like 4 feet long. It was so rotten, it was ripping apart. So it was not holding the whole cell part in. So we got a thing from Amazon, and it's with I think it's vinyl or whatever. So it makes um, two raised beds, two 4x4 raised beds. So we built one, and we need to put some more soil because over the years the soil diminished. We put some soil in, but when we planted the tomato plants and half the lettuce, um, I have to. I have a hanging strawberry plant that has a whole bunch of babies that have come up, so I'm going to try and plant some of those there too. I have to Google how to do that well. Last year I tried to plant some strawberry plants that I bought with the roots and stuff. Only one that I know of has survived, and I don't think any of my asparagus that I bought survived. But that's what you get when you get them at Walmart. So, so what are you doing today? Woohoo! 4 people clicking the thumbs up. Good, just chilling right now. Okay. Hey Jacob, how's it going? Hey Amanda, long time no see. Missed you on the weekend, on Friday. Awesome, thank you, Amanda. Hi FFP, how's it going? So, how's everybody's weekend? For a moment there, when I was typing the title for this thing, I thought it was Tuesday. I'm all ready for the weekend. Again, I hope everyone sees my new YouTube video. Yep, I will check it out. I was busy today. I was running around today. We're procrastinator family. Well, I am. Hubby just tags along because I'm the one that has to drop off the tax stuff because he's not available during the day, and our tax guy was like during tax season they're open late, but then you're waiting in line forever. Since we never have to owe money, we always get money back. We always do it late. Sometimes we do multiple years. Yes, Jacob, everybody I think in here is probably already supporting you. If not, feel free to share the love and support. Doing good. Awesome, going on for vacation. That is great. Hey, 50 chickens in the hen house. So today I went and dropped off our tax stuff. They will call me when it's done, and then I go in and sign and pay. But to do our taxes, our guy usually charges us for both mine and my husband's taxes, which is a little bit more complicated than the average taxes because him and my daughter have a disability, so there's disability tax credits and the stuff like that. And I don't want to have to learn about stuff like that. So we usually pay 80 or $100, which is cheaper than like H&R Block. H&R Block tries to charge you like $100 per person. And well, you know me, I hate yes, I hate taxes. I hate so we just actually my husband we used to just go with a shoebox or an envelope of papers and go here, and he would do it. Now we go with a thumb drive and we go here, and he does it. Yeah, well, yes. So if you can go, um, if you can do it yourself, great. But see, we prefer to we prefer to give it to somebody to deal with, so we don't have that added stress. We have enough on our plates that we're already stressed out about that we would rather pay somebody to do it right. And if they don't do it right, we can go back to them and they will fix it for free. So, like if there's some sort of new, because with all things, like if you have disability, like in Canada, your first $10,000 of income that you make is not taxable. So with my husband, the first 20,000 of income he makes is not taxable because he gets to claim for him and my youngest daughter. So it's I get stressed out because of my life situation and my family's um, medical issues and all just regular parenting stuff. I don't need to add one more thing to my plate. So if we could just hand it off to somebody else and they deal with it and then tell me to come in, sign and pay for it, great. Like it used to be $100, I think, because we've been going there for like literally how old's our kids? What, 14, 15 years? Because the first couple of years of Rowan's life, we didn't do our taxes because we didn't necessarily do them. So we went and dropped off like 3 years of taxes at once. The most we've ever dropped. 1 year we dropped off 4 years of taxes, but usually the past 3 years we've dropped off our taxes the same year that we were doing taxes for. Only a couple of them we've done two. Hey, Phoebe's World. Oh my goodness, long time no see. Hey, Cabin Life with Glenn and Maureen. How's it going? Love you guys. No, not if you, no, well, okay, if we owed, we always got money back. So when they give us money back, it's like a big chunk of change, so they send us a big, huge check. But not with interest. So it was nice to go and put that on credit cards and stuff. And then we got like the baby bonus or child tax credit, which it is now. We got a big, huge check from when Rowan was born. We got like a big, huge check of all those months that I didn't claim it. So we used that to pay for stuff. So it was like a bonus. So no, you don't get penalties if you don't do your tax. Well, they tell you, hey, we haven't done your taxes. But then if you don't owe, they won't give you interest on it. But if you owe them, they charge you interest. So we we've been much better at adulting the last 5-10 years of our lives and doing taxes the same year that they're due, because then we use when the tax money comes in, because we always get money back, because my husband always takes off more money than he needs to, so we don't have to pay taxes, right? We use that money to basically pay off credit cards if we're still paying off. If we put, like, say, our vacation on a credit card and we haven't finished that last little bit, he'll use that to pay off any credit cards, or put an extra payment on the house or something like that. We're not as organized and to be debt free like you, Amanda, but we're doing a little bit. Funny how that interest thing works for their exactly. I mean, that's the government for you. No, I mean, I don't mind. Developmental delay. Yes. So Jacob, by the way, Jacob on here has special needs. He has developmental delay and autism. So just in case you think that he might be a bit pushy or that, we've discussed it. I'm just letting him know, just to, you know, just say it once and people share the love, right? Because that's kind of what we do on my channel, right? Just sometimes people might pop in and say, whoa, because it's one of those things that sometimes can be annoying, but so are kids, so are dogs, so are cats. Like you were hearing earlier, Sushi was meowing because apparently her clock in her head thinks that Abby should be home now. And she's not gonna, the bell just rung, so like she's off by half an hour. Exactly. I mean, when I moved down on my own, even doing my own taxes, I brought them to H&R Block, and I had to pay something like $80 or $90 for myself. And that was like 20 years ago. So paying $80 for two people's taxes, $80 to $100 for I think the guy is giving us a bit of a deal. I know that H&R Block charges more, and especially more if you want to get the like cash back, quick money stuff. Which our guy, I guess he could do that too, and charge you more. But we're like, no, we'll just wait for the check, and it usually is in the mail in like 2 weeks. Especially when you do it off season. If you do it before, when you do it any time before like April, like I think it's due the beginning of April or end of April. I don't remember. We usually do it in June anyways. Because June is usually the time it's like, okay, things are starting to pick up with school, slow down with school, but pick up for the end of the year. And literally, I just walk in, I spend 5 minutes for them to download the files, whatever they're going to do with them, and then I walk out. Versus when we've done it during tax season, I've been waiting there for hours, getting like a slip and waiting for my turn. Hey, yakking with Sarah, how's it going? Long time no see. Hopefully everybody has a coffee or a drink and a snack. So I have about four videos that I've done. I just have to edit um, and put up on YouTube, which I'll have going this week. By the way, you will not see me live probably Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, or Saturday. Maybe Saturday evening, because I will be away. Sweet tea in hand. See, I don't mind sweet tea, but we tend to like just our iced tea cold with like it's like cold tea with lemon, or like raspberry cold tea. Like I make my husband's tea. I use one raspberry tea bag, one Earl Grey tea bag, hot water in a jug, and then pour on ice and put a lemon package in it. Well, it's more of like we're going to be talking about food any minute now because, well, that is how I work. Okay, my whole life revolves around food. Oh, Bailey's sounds good, or Kahlua, or rum, make it a Jamaican coffee, or Irish cream, make it an Irish coffee. It's past 11 o'clock. It's good. Whatever floats your boat. But I was just saying. So today I was just doing running around. So the downside of not driving is taking the bus takes forever. So I took the bus and I had to wait for them to open. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Well, see here the bars open at 11, so you can order alcohol after 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know what it is in the States, but in Canada, anywhere. So someplace like on the weekend they'll have like weekend brunch um, menus, or brunch buffet and stuff. So you could order beer with your eggs, which is I always thought was weird. But hey Sherry, how's it going? Oh, thank you. I had my hair. I washed my hair yesterday. It was nice and curly, and I had it like up in a half ponytail thing. And today I just had it down because it was actually coolish today. Be on for Yes, I will be on for a bit today. But I was just letting you guys know that I won't be being live this week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday possibly, maybe Saturday night, because I'm going to be away. I'll be going to my friend's place and helping her move. So I'm helping her move and paint, and like move, paint into their. They just bought their new house, um, and so okay, Amanda, I'll see you back in a bit. And so they just bought a new house, and I offered to help. So since I can, and my kids are old enough to kind of, take care of themselves when need be. Um, Massachusetts, 9 a.m. for the bars. Oh, okay. It's 11 o'clock here for bars to open. Um, Now, I'm sure if you went someplace for breakfast. Oh, that might be. I'll be right back. There's the pharmacy. Hello. Oh, yes. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Yay! It was the prescriptions. That was the other thing. So, since I was going to be away, I noticed this morning that prescription pills were low. So I was like, I didn't remember until I'm already downtown. So I called my pharmacy. Had to Google because we have two pharmacies that we deal with. So I had to Google their phone number. And I said, okay, I'm calling for Abby's pills, these ones, but I have no idea what they are. Calling for my husband's pills, these ones. And they're like, do they only have two pills and files? I'm like, yes, those ones. So, yeah. So we got them, and woohoo! And here in Canada, okay, here in Ontario, they just started that kids under 25, their prescriptions are free. So, So even so, yeah. Well, yeah. And the pharmacy delivers. Usually they drop. When I deal with the shoppers, they just leave it in the mailbox because they know us and stuff like that. When I have to deal with the pharmacy, the Kakulu one. So look, if we did it through insurance, like we have insurance, we get 80%. But so this one was going to be $12. We paid $0. This one was $39. We paid $0. Let's see. And this one's for my husband with insurance. $40. Where's the $40? $40. We paid $10. And this one was $27, and we paid $6. So that's insurance. So with my husband come with his business. So the other one. So now kids under 25, all their meds are covered. Now they have a short list of meds. So if you get assigned meds that aren't on that list, you might have to send it off and feel free. Oh yeah, you go to the doctors. We don't pay nothing. You go to the doctor when you're sick. You go to you if you have a family doctor, you go to your doctor. You make an appointment. You go there. You don't pay anything. The only thing you pay for are some shots. So most vaccines are covered. So the measles, mumps, rubella, tetanus, that type of stuff. If kids are born after a certain date, the chickenpox vaccine is covered too. If they're born before it, like my kids, it wasn't covered, so it was an extra charged. Your Hep B shot is covered in when you hit grade 7 age, and if you choose to do the HPV shot, it's covered too. We didn't for the girls. Exactly, that's a new thing that just started with Ontario in January. So sometimes the meds. A few of my friends who have kids on different meds, like they're on autism meds or ADHD meds, some of them are not on that list, so they have to send it off, and then it gets covered. But it's sometimes a little bit of paperwork, well, running around. So that is nice. Because before we used to pay like $6 or $10, which still wasn't much. I'm just glad that they started now direct billing, because what was happening before was this is only part of the meds for the month. We would have to pay $100, like 120, 130, 120, 130 up front. Fill out the paperwork, which I hate doing because I have to fill out the paperwork, and then send it off. And then it would come back in a week's time. So you'd have to put it on the credit card, usually, and then you'd take the money would come back and you pay off the credit card. And if we did, like, we're not even talking about the drops and stuff, my kids and stuff. Those ones, some of them are like, for 5 mils, is like $50. I'm like, is that gold? um, Well, exactly. So we get so my daughter, actually I should check about getting her another EpiPen. We get her EpiPen because we're unsure exactly why she had an allergic reaction or to what. Like she has some allergies, but we're unsure. So they think might be the plum sauce or plums. So we got EpiPen. Yeah, EpiPen was like $120. We had to pay $10. That's it. If we were low income, like if we were working poor or whatever, and we didn't have insurance or whatever, if your child has a allergic reaction and you need EpiPen, anaphylactic shock, that's a lot of money. And you're supposed to have two, one to have on them and one like at the school or whatever. It's expensive. Yeah, and parents that have kids with different medical needs and stuff, we don't need one more thing on our plate to fill out. We already have a hard enough time filling out all the field trip forms and stuff. Paid. for insurance and $40 copay to see my doctor, and anywhere between 50. Wow. And you have to pay. So our insurance, my husband gets it off of his check, but it's not a lot for the family. It covers the family. If he was by himself, it'd be less. It'd be just for himself. But it's off his check per pay. Something, I think, under $100. So base it definitely covers the cost of even just prescriptions for our family. It also covers 80% of eyewear, up to $500 per person. So kids' eye exams are covered under OHIP. Adult eye exams are covered. Um, well, we for insurance we get back. We get 80% of that back. Yes, we have a lot. So literally, I picked up allergy pills for my daughter, generic over the counter. Like I had to ask for them over the counter instead of the regular allergy pills. My friend mentioned them, and I'm like, she goes, "You get like 100 pills for $10." I'm like, "What? I'm paying like almost $1 a pill. Maybe if I'm lucky, I could get them for about 50 cents a pill." So I asked for them, and they work just as fun, just great. Wow. Yeah, we don't so with a job, you just it gets like maybe $100 off your check per check. Hey, Abby, I'm live streaming. Please stop your music. Okay. Turn off your music. Well, exactly. And it's taken a lot of time um for Canada to get these things, right? So, I mean, no problem.
I was walking home with my music.
Yep.
And I was laughing my head off near the buses.
Uh-huh.
Because
What?
literally, I was blasting science songs as almost as loud as it would go.
I know. Well, I don't get monetization yet anyway, so really, last time they just said, oh, the company that owned the rights to the music got the money for the advertisement. I'm like, okay.
It's okay, you didn't
Do you
get...
want to say hello?
You didn't hear much of my music anyway.
Watch out for the basket. There.
Most of it was just me loudly singing.
Yes. We're moving back.
But
Do you want to sit?
Mom,
Say hello? Yes.
you know the mitosis versus meiosis rap battle?
Yes.
That's what I was blasting in front of the buses, and I was laughing my head off.
Okay.
Because I was like, I look like such a dork in front of these people. Oh well, the whole school knows. Why not?
Yeah. Oh, can I show your shirt? Yeah, okay, come sit here.
Don't touch
No, just saying, come sit here.
No, touchy.
Right. So her shirt says, "I'm not arguing. I'm just explaining why I'm right."
Oh, and Mom, didn't you learn to keep your hands to yourself?
No, I don't need to tell you that. Yeah, we're just talking about meds. So I called in for your meds. Yours were free because of the new healthcare stuff.
What new healthcare stuff?
Well, it's starting in January. Your prescriptions are free till you're 25.
Oh, that's nice.
Yes. So say hello.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm here.
You're here.
I'm on planet Earth still, so that's...
True Resident Evil fans base says that's a nice shirt.
Huh.
Yes.
I have no idea what True Resident Evil is. Not even a freaking clue.
Oh, that's his name.
Oh!
I'm just reading his name.
I thought it was just like some gaming thing.
Well, it is a game. There's a game called True Resident Evil, but his name is True Resident Evil fan base.
Do we have cake?
No.
Do we have any food?
Yes.
I'm hungry.
Did you eat all your lunch?
Yes, this is the problem.
do we have any cake? No. Do we have any food? Yes.
Well, I thought
we have a whole house full of
I would
food.
look for the cake first to see if we got some more or not.
No.
What, you randomly got free cake last week?
That was a coffee break.
It was?
Yes.
I had no idea where the free cake came from. I just knew somehow got it.
So, I went and did taxes. They don't give you cake when you go do taxes.
Why not? That'd be awesome.
No,
That'd be awesome.
Yes, it'd be awesome. So you keep them entertained. I will go and find snacky stuff.
And they said that income taxes were not a permanent thing.
Yes. You learned that in history.
1818. Not 1818. 1918. Wrong thing.
Well, yeah, but actually is for our benefit.
Sorry, my head went War of 1812, and I was like, nope. There's a 12 in there, but wrong. It's World War II, and yes, we were fighting. Not even we were getting ready to fight in 1912, but we didn't even start the war then, so we were just suspecting war.
Would you like any lentil soup?
No lentil soup, please.
Okay.
That's scary.
I could add more spice.
Quite.
I can do that for this week when I'm gone.
Because, Mom, no offense, but it's trying to be curry, but not quite curry. I don't think your soup knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of confused.
Would you like a cup of cream of chicken soup?
What's that?
A cup of soup.
Do we have any of the other cup of soups?
Probably.
Literally, you're naming the only one I hate.
What?
You're literally naming the.
There's one that we don't know what it is.
Oh, I'll try that.
Because there's no label on it.
I'll try that.
It just says cup of soup, but I'm like, okay.
I'll try that.
Okay.
We all know you sighties aren't gonna try it. Until you're like, I'm
There's noodles.
hungry.
I think it's chicken noodle. Chicken supreme noodle or something.
Just saying, I know you sighties aren't gonna eat it until you're like, well, I'm kind of hungry and, well, I can't find anything else.
Well,
so let's open the... For anyone who doesn't know, sighties are sighted people. I'm so used to saying it that I forget that some people have no clue what I'm talking about.
Oh, yes. Only in our family we're allowed to talk about this stuff.
My other blind friends and I talk about this too.
Yes.
Our sighted peers, or sighties for short.
Yes.
Okay, so, they've came up with thousands of names for us, so...
So see, this cup of soup did not have... It's supposed to have something printed here, and it's not. It just shows, like, the numbers, which I don't know what the numbers and MU... Like, I don't know. It tells you how to cook it, but you don't know...
Surprise!
Yes.
But, Mom...
What?
My sighted friends and I use this terminology too.
Cool.
They've got enough. Sighted people have enough names for us that it's totally worth it.
Puppy Breath likes your idea of cake with taxes.
Yeah. Yummy.
Puppy Breath cake, and then Resident Evil. So the game franchise and movie franchise. I have the whole collection. So that's why he's a fan. He's a huge fan.
I still have
hey,
no clue
Bobby
what
Sprinkle. It's a video game.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. I've never played it. It's like a fighting game.
Literally, the only video game I play are Text Adventures on Godville, and that's it.
Yes.
That's it.
I'm not. I used to play some video games, just not. I used to play Ultima. Well, yes, I used to play Mech Commander, and I used to play Ultima. I think it was Ultima 8.
Oh,
God. And I used to play...
Don't tell me Ultima 9, please.
No, we only played...
What's a Paladin? Oh! Don't get me started on
Ultima Online. Mech Commander...
Seriously, don't get me started on Ultima.
What was the other one that we played? There was one that was a Dungeons and Dragons Choose Your Own Adventure type one.
Yeah, it's called
and there was another one.
Probably Legend of the Red Dragon.
That's I think it.
Cause I
ask Dad. I was gonna say ask Daddy. He's the one that bought the games and. Oh,
I have the updated version.
Warcraft. I played the original Warcraft. World of Warcraft.
I have the updated version because Legend of the Red Dragon was the original. Then there was Legend of the Green Dragon, and now there's Legend of the Blue Dragon.
You had to stop a leaky water line. Oh dear. In the house or outside the house?
Waterfall!
If you want to go get your soup.
It's going to be hot.
Okay.
So I'm just sitting here impatient now.
Would you like some chocolate eggs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fighting game. You kind of zombies and monsters and everything else is Resident Evil. It's a survival horror game. Okay.
Oh, sounds like...
Hey, Amanda! Abby, she says, hi, Abby.
Hey, don't like it when you interrupt me.
Sorry.
Really, really don't like it. This is not going well.
You may have hold on the wrong side of the bag. Yes,
we realize this problem now.
I offered her some chocolate eggs.
Ha!
You got them.
Not the most efficient way. but I got them.
So, last week I had the menu plan. It went really well, except for I had to switch up Saturday's plans.
Twice.
Twice. Because I had burgers on there, which was fine. And then Abby suggested we make sushi. And I'm like, to do that on a Saturday instead of I have it on a Tuesday or something like that.
Please
I'm like,
tell me it's not still on a Tuesday.
no, we're going to have it on a Saturday. So I put down, I was going to
Because I
switch.
want it on a Friday or Saturday so that I can help.
Yes.
Because on a Tuesday, it's, oh my god, where's the bed?
Yes, but it might be that last week of school where you don't have school.
Mom.
It could be on any of those days.
It can't be, actually, because I have school on the Tuesday.
So no, not the 25th. You're done. You don't have school 25th, 26th, 27th.
I thought we were talking about the 19th.
No. I said the last week. Anyways.
That is the last week.
So, we were going to do sushi, but then my husband we were going to go out for breakfast on the Saturday, like a brunch time, because there's a place that serves breakfast all day. But then they were like trying to decide between that and all you can eat sushi, and we ended up all you can eat sushi. So, so this usually happens, and so we didn't do that, and then I switched up and made the cold plate Saturday night because we were still stuffed from sushi. Technically, they here in Canada, well, at least in Ontario, they get out of school the last week of June, so technically on the 27th. High school has exams starting around the 20th. Now, if you're in the French board, you get out a week earlier, and same if you're in Quebec, it's a week earlier, but they also start in end of August. So my kids don't start not ever, 9 times out of 10, not till after Labor Day. So on that once in a blue moon where Labor Day ends up coming in late, like on the 8th, because the way that the months are, they might start the week before. Yeah.
The earliest I remember is once we had it on the 5th. Once.
What?
It's the first day of school.
No. Yeah, the 4th this year. You've had, yes, but the earliest was, like, I think it was August 31st. Because, and then the following Monday, oh, here's the egg.
Oh, do you want it?
No, I was just peeling at it. Yeah, so they go back to school the 4th of September.
This year?
Yes, this year.
That's not fair.
Why?
Because everybody else is going back.
School starts here. See, school starts there on the 15th of August. So here, August is so freaking hot. It's like 40 degrees Celsius. Like, or at least 30 to 40 degrees Celsius.
I need to ask my American friend when.
And they don't have air conditioning in most of the schools.
Except for the gym.
They have air conditioning, and each school has parts of the school that has air conditioning. Like the gym and like the offices, like the main office, and whatever classrooms are near there. But the further away from the center, there's less air conditioning. So it's like freaking hot.
And then there's my history class where literally air conditioning doesn't exist.
Yeah.
We swear the heat's on.
Where are you going?
To get my soup.
Oh, your soup. Okay. So she had an appetizer of chocolate eggs.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys get when did you guys get out of school? Because I've heard some people were saying that graduations was like the 5th, not 5th, the last week of May. A few of my friends have had kids that were graduating. I'm like, so here, high school grads, so they had prom, most of the high schools had prom this past Friday, which is Thursday or Friday. They have, that's the party part, but the graduations don't happen till the 29th, like the end of the month. They get out on Wednesday. Okay. Yeah, so what's funny is, so if they're in public school, like elementary school, they get out in they get out the Thursday, Wednesday or Thursday before the end of the month. So the Thursday and Friday are PD days, and I'm like, that's crazy. So that last week of school is a gong show. The teachers are packing up their stuff, and they're putting movies on TVs and stuff. Yep, true Resident Evil. You're still a baby.
What?
He said he graduated back in 2011. Yeah, here May 25th. They graduate 2 weeks before the school let out. I see here they don't graduate till the last day of school, like the actual physical last day of school. Some schools, like for example, out in the country, there's a high school called West Carleton. They don't have graduation until September. So so those who graduate in June, so they have to come back for their graduation ceremonies in like September.
And
I'm like,
some of them won't.
and most of them won't because most of them have gotten into jobs or college, university, or whatever. I'm like, that's so stupid. But maybe that's for those who might not make it with the exams. Senior get out 2 weeks before school actually gets out. Okay. See here, the high school, their exams start the 20th, so that's 2 weeks before like the grade sevens and eights. So they have exams
The grade 7 and 8 last day is the 28th.
28th. Yep, and then nobody's in the school except for those who are graduating on the 29th. Then they'll have graduation. Yes, but I meant none of the kids. So there's like 14 at her school. There's like 1,400 plus kids.
And then like the 5 kids who remembered, oh shoot, we left stuff in our lockers.
Yes. How's your soup, Abby?
Drinkable.
Drinkable. She's my soup child. She's my soup or rice or beans.
No, I'm picky with beans.
Yes, but you're pretty good with having beans. Yeah, well, that's actually just a normal. That's the high school. So the high school here has grade seven and eights, which have a different timetable than the high school. So then goes 10 to 12. I mean 9 to 12.
We even get out earlier than the 7 8s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the 7 8s get out on the 28th. That's their last day.
Yes. Well, yeah, but you have exams. Sherry says we get along very well. Jen, I'm like, only sometimes.
Why?
Because we're actually talking. Well, we're kind of.
Huh.
you
You
should.
should have seen us before we were making the samosas video.
uh,
The war.
yes, you should.
No, don't touch my phone. No, no, no. Mom, I know how it works. Please stop this. Okay, seriously, Mom, let go of my phone.
Because we were trying to set up her phone to do a live stream at the same time, which we found doesn't quite work with the Wi-Fi or the phones being next together. I don't know. Maybe it was just like a Bermuda Triangle thing. But I know how that mother-daughter works. Yeah. So the thing is, we are so much alike, and we are so different.
The issue is we're like in all the wrong ways.
Yes.
All the right ways we're different, but the ways we're like are all pretty much bad.
Also, she's the child that tries to find your buttons.
Not always.
And then goes, oh, look, there's a button. There's a button. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. Yeah.
Not always.
No, see that smile? See?
Okay, often.
She can't fake a smile. When I tell her to smile for pictures, I can't get this. Okay. No, Rowan's babysitting. Rowan is the one
She's
that
the good one.
she's the good not necessarily the good one. She's the one that will listen, or the one that knows that I'm getting frustrated, and she's like, okay, I'm just gonna shut up and,
I'm
and do
usually
it.
aware you're getting frustrated.
Yes, she's usually aware that I'm getting frustrated, and she's just gonna piss me off more.
Unless you're sad, then I'm like, shit.
Yeah, then she goes and gives me a big huge bear hug if I'm sad.
My sister doesn't bear hug.
Your Bobby Sprinkle, my son, is like that. Yes, when you get along pretty well, Jen. Yep.
My sister doesn't hug at all.
Yeah, I have to figure out how to do. I'm gonna try sometime to do Google Hangouts live streams. I think you could do that. Oh yeah, she's my child that finds anybody's buttons and pushes them.
Not always.
Just put it this way, her kindergarten teacher retired after the year she had her.
Hey, I wouldn't dream of bothering my science teacher.
No.
I really like him.
Yeah, but okay. For the teachers that she really likes, she's not gonna bug. My daughter and I are so much alike. She's so stubborn. Oh yes, and she's stubborn too. This is the child that, when we argue, and I threaten to take something away, she's gonna call me on it, and I'm gonna have to take it away. because
Sometimes, Mom, let's be honest here, sometimes you won't follow through.
sometimes I won't follow through, but if I have to, because you're just like, fine, I don't care. And she doesn't. You know how most kids have a currency. You know, her currency is really hard to find. The currency, but I think the currency is that you like to have quality time with either me or Daddy.
What do
When
you
you're
mean?
not doing when you like being with me
What do you mean a
doing stuff.
currency?
So things that you like, so things to be taken away are things that you were rewarded for. Like when you were little, it was hard
The
to
issue is I hate makeup.
yeah, she doesn't
I
like. I could take away her phone, and that's about the only thing that she sort of likes. The
and you
rest of the
take away
stuff,
my phone, I've always got other things to do.
yes, I
Since
could leave.
most of my entertainment is in my head.
Well, exactly. I could put her into a room by herself, like put her into the bathroom, okay, and she'd just sit there and bounce and
Daydream.
So I can't, cut off her toes to stop her from bouncing.
See, the good slash bad things about having a good
I
brain.
know what exactly you're going through. I'm going through the same thing. So the good thing, though, all I can say is I have two teenagers, and knock on wood,
Huh.
they are pretty good teenagers. Okay, they're not involved.
Even want to do this?
Yeah, she's scooping out the food with her friggin' hands. Okay, whatever. They're not involved in any illegal activity. They're not addicted to drugs, alcohol, smoking, whatever.
The most idealist I do is sometimes sneak downstairs, steal food, and I'd be like, ah, now my
Yes, but
finger's bleeding.
yes, but that's not. Yes, that's not. That's not a criminal offense. Oh my god! I took my daughter's phone once. It did not end well. I threw it in the toilet. Oh yeah, yeah. I've taken her phone. I've taken both kids' phones. My other child, if I threaten with her phone, that's more of her currency. Also, a lot. She does well with praise, and she likes being told she does well.
The issue is you give me praise, I'll give you, whatever.
Yes, I give you praise, and you're like,
Or sometimes I won't believe you if I'm mad.
Yeah.
Hey,
If
I'm mad,
Marty.
I'll be like, you're just saying this, you can get something.
Yeah. So the problem with this child here is that she's very skeptical. She is very untrustworthy of the world.
No, I'm trustworthy. Everybody else
not trusting, untrusting of the world. She always thinks that people have some ulterior motives for being nice to her.
Hey, I'm often right.
True, but this is the mindset. So
this is the issue of being friends with people in my classes.
Hi, teasers, pleasers. How's it going?
What is he teasing or pleasing?
That's just his name, teaser, please, Bobby. It's father-son thing. Men compete. Yes. So we do well together when it doesn't have to do with schoolwork
or chores.
Or chores.
For
anything that I make her try and do. If it's fun or something that she thinks is fun, or even if it's a long process of standing in line for something, like we could be in line for an hour or whatever, she wouldn't be completely miserable.
I'm not like my sister. I can actually stand still when I want to be.
Yes, but she'd find things to keep her entertained.
Usually my own head.
Yeah. But things like
food?
Yeah, in a minute, okay?
Okay, I was just curious.
We have a house full of food.
I'm just really
hungry. What would you like?
I'm really hungry, and I don't know why. I'm just seriously hungry. Think it's another growth spurt again.
Maybe you'll grow taller than me this time. You're only about an inch away.
Huh. I think other things are gonna grow, Mom.
Ha ha ha. Didn't you eat? Yes, she ate lunch today. So her lunch was an Italian sub.
All gone.
All gone. Ritz cracker
Still
sandwiches.
Hey, I even ate the yogurt. I was that hungry.
The yogurt tube. The granola bar.
I don't even know where that is.
Okay, check your bag. There's still a granola bar. Did I give you a fruit pouch? I think
yes, you did.
Yep.
You gave me a fruit pouch.
Yes.
I know because I was sucking on Nitron history because I was so hungry.
A fruit pouch. So that's 5 things.
That I literally thought about eating the desk. I was like, okay, I'm going to eat before I eat the desk.
The desk would not be good. Might give you more fiber.
Oh,
make
wait.
Make you regular.
When I was younger, I bit the desk. It doesn't taste good. I also ate chalk and sand and rocks and fed my classmates chalk, sand, and rocks.
Yes, because your classmates were not the sharpest tools in the shed. They listen to you. Here, this is a good idea. Shove this in your mouth.
They listen to me because I'm very persuasive, unfortunately, in all the wrong ways.
My son got an Xbox One and a TV, and he's happy. Yes, my kids don't really play video games. We just got some video games on the TV. Like we have a
I literally
not Game Boy, Nintendo Wii, and they used to play a bit of it, but then they haven't. And then have some games.
I haven't played since I lost my sight.
Yeah.
Wait, I played a little after, but not really because it's not really accessible.
Yeah, and
I can no longer.
My other daughter has some games downstairs that she plays on the TV. Some of them we've got that we paid a few dollars or whatever.
Honestly, I'd much rather read.
Yes.
Like, Dad gets me a lot of books because I read.
Yeah, we sign up for Audible and stuff. Big giant nerd. Would you like a sandwich?
What type of sandwich?
We have deli meat. Jen, give Abby her message. Okay, oops.
Wait, what?
Abby, do your chores and don't give your mother a hard time. It will work towards your benefit. LOL. Yeah. Okay. Would you? Do you just like sneeze up soup?
No.
Okay.
Luckily.
Like. Yeah. No. So sometimes the message goes. Yeah. So she ate her lunch.
It would have been much.
Would you like another sandwich like you had today?
Not really. I didn't.
What's your favorite dessert? Oh, I have bread pudding or the strawberry rhubarb crisp.
The bread pudding is scary.
Well, you had some.
And it was scary.
What? I could heat it up because
Every
it was dry.
second, I have to worry about accidentally swallowing a nut. Especially the way I'm eating right now.
Okay, you shouldn't inhale it.
Mom, the cup is looking tasty.
Awesome advice from her mother. Yes, that's Sherry's advice. She has the same situation with her
son or daughter.
Daughter. It's usually mother-daughters, father-sons that have issues. When it's the opposite,
and then there's the
when it's the opposite sexes, it's sometimes just I don't understand them.
And then there's the single parents where it's literally all the time.
Yes.
You're either really getting along or really not.
Well, we get along much better during the summer than we do during school year, because I don't have to wake you up and bug you. Now you have to chew her.
What?
Puppy's Breath goes, now you have to chew her food, LOL.
Why?
Like a baby bird.
But why?
Because I'm the mama bird.
I don't get it.
I don't know. It's being silly.
I still don't get it.
Stop trying to, it's not literal. Oh my god.
I don't understand this. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm not going to get this. Let's move on.
Like, you want me to make you a sandwich? You will someday, Abby.
Is there samosas?
Yes.
Can I?
Yeah, I can get you some. There's lots of samosas. How many would you like?
How many can I have?
You can have whatever you want.
Oh, mommy. What? Do we still have that red chili or spicy red pepper or whatever the heck you call that thing?
Red pepper.
Yeah, that thing.
Jelly.
That thing.
The stuff we put on brie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
My brain is going squishy red sauce, and I'm like, helpful, very. This is as far as my brain is going here. As it's giving me all the adjectives, but not the name. This happens all the time. Samosas, they're yummy, but the ones I made are kind of doughy. Yeah, you never ask the blind kid to measure anything. Especially when her baking experience is pretty much a science experiment. Yeah, not good.
Yeah, the onion things didn't like being shoved in the fridge. They broke apart.
I'm aware. I heard.
They're like a crumble.
Rowan was like, "What is this?" And
it did not look like that before.
And I gave her the look like I have a clue. It's so weird talking to people and not having them talk back. This is so weird. I just realized how weird this is.
What?
How weird it is to be talking to people and not have them talk back. It's very weird.
Yeah, I have nobody reading the comments. I'll read the comments. Have daughter and 3 sons. All are the same. They tag team you.
Wait,
That's why we stopped at 2.
Are they quadruplets?
Are they triplets? Teasers.
Triplets or quadruplets?
3 sons. Hey, Grampy Campy. How's it going?
Crampy.
Yeah.
So
share the love, everybody.
What did they say?
I know. Well, I'm reading.
I'm
not. I'm trying to read. I know my kids did that. Now it's funny when I see my grandkids do it to them. Hello, Grampy. No. Teaser said no.
To what?
To your are they triplets? There was a hell no. It was a nope.
It was a hey mom.
What?
Remember when they got the ultrasounds mixed up and they said that you were having triplets?
What?
You told me this when they got the 2 Jenn Halls mixed up at the hospital. Do you not?
I don't think it was triplets.
Yes, the other one was having triplets.
Oh, okay. I don't remember.
You told me this years ago.
I don't remember this.
Okay, literally, you don't remember anything. You don't even remember your own silly stories.
I said them once and they're done.
This is getting sad. You don't even remember your own stories.
Whatever.
This is sad. This is sad. And Mom,
what?
Daughters and fathers do fight.
Yes.
It's just when Daddy and I fight, it's usually really big and really epic.
Well, you're never going to win with Daddy.
I have. Once. Because he decided to let it go. Because he realized that this literally isn't worth fighting over. The issue is Daddy and I are both...
The mint jelly?
I wasn't talking about the mint jelly. But why?
Well, I had the chip. Okay, red pepper, because I have it here too.
I don't know how that would taste.
Okay. I'll bring the red pepper jelly.
I'm very concerned about mint jelly and samosa. That... I'm sorry, but... I mean, I'll take the mint jelly with a spoon, but I don't think it would look very...
See, there's my red pepper jelly that I made last year. There's a video.
Somewhere.
On my channel.
It's somewhere.
I'm just going to pour it in the corner.
Way up high. Wait, no, this isn't the Wizard of Oz. Never mind.
I'm pouring some in a corner.
Of what?
Your container.
Wait, do I have samosas then?
Yes.
Did they just come?
Yes.
Then what's in the microwave?
I'm heating up my coffee. Because I don't want to make a pot, so I'm just heating up coffee from this morning.
You can't tell, but I just rolled my eyes at you. These are fat!
You made the... I have the onion pakora crumble.
Huh.
I'm going to get a spoon.
It's not my fault they're kind of overweight.
Not pakora, bhaji. Why? I keep on calling it pakora.
Because you secretly want pakora.
Okay, I'm coming, so catch up on the chat. The downside to it not reading chat, I'd have to put talk back on.
Oh, that'd be fun.
My coffee and the onion bhajis pieces. Okay, you have to move this a little bit.
I did not put it
Yeah,
down.
you have to move your arm a little bit so I can... Okay, what did I...
Yummy combination.
Awesome. Hello, Grampy. Long time no see. we're chatting and well, we're talking about low spend month and the menu. We're talking about food, and you gotta get coffee and something to eat. So we're right now eating leftovers.
Oh, well.
If you saw my live stream on Friday, I did live with Abby. Um, I will put her channel below once I get to it, or if any of my mods can find the link. It's on my channel. It's AJ Hyde.
Spelled like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
Yeah, HYDE. So my onion bhaji, but okay, it cooked. It made really nice um, circles. Perfect.
Nope, they weren't perfect.
Well, they crumbled a little bit, but you could hold them and dip them in the sauce. But as I put them in the fridge, they crumbled. So now I'm eating it with a spoon.
May I taste?
Okay, don't take your tongue out.
Yep, still tastes good.
See, tastes good. Just you have to eat it a different way.
It's called being creative. We are creatively misinterpreting them.
So there are Indian.
Sounds like me in class. Creatively misinterpreting things.
So Grampy, they're not onion rings. So they're Indian
Like
onion and batter. You deep fry it. So you chop up onions, and you have a chickpea flour. But I didn't have chickpea flour, so I used dried chickpeas, and I ground them and made a flour. There was cilantro or coriander, whatever, and curried spices. So there's garam masala and turmeric, garlic, ginger. I'm trying, and you made it into like a patty. Well, it's supposed to, so I was supposed to have just thinly sliced the onions so they were like half circles, but I had chopped them because I was chopping them for something else.
Well,
And so if there, so they'd be like more of like a potato fritter, but with onions, like a potato pancake type thing. And you fry it in oil, and you flip it.
but
and
they
then
essentially are Indian onion rings.
Yeah, like Indian onion ring patties. So they're stuck together with the chickpea flour. And
Do you want a bite?
if you look, no,
I can't look. I'm blind.
no, I'm telling him, Grampy.
I think I'm funny. I'm not.
When I finish uploading the what we ate vlogs, I will be putting the links to the recipes below. Also, it's on my Pinterest. So I'm Jenn and Kanata on Pinterest. Same picture of my face. And it's in my Indian folder. The samosas recipes in there. The lentil soup, the dal recipe is in there, and the onion bhaji is in there. And if you look at, well, I didn't do a recipe of me doing it, but I did it for what we ate, so you'll see what we ate. I don't always follow instructions on recipes or measurements.
You don't ever measure.
I do measure for baking.
I don't remember you ever measuring.
For baking, I measure. For everything else, it's guesstimates. That looks about a cup. Why should I dirty a cupping measurement?
I'd rather cook with you, but bake raw. Or baking is less likely to look like a science experiment.
True. What do you care about what it looks like?
I do care.
See, that's the thing. My kids are like, oh, you should go on MasterChef. I'm like, yeah, but the whole timing thing, I can't get it all ready in 45 minutes.
No, Rowie said that. I never did.
I'll have to check it out. Love me some onions. I don't measure unless I make a video. Even when I make a video, I said, I'm putting the recipe below what inspires me. And I'm telling you what I put in. Because, like, that's the thing is sometimes I say, like, 1 onion. Well, how big is your onions? I mean, you could have these massive, like, onions that you buy individually at the store. Or you get a big bag of onions where the onions are like golf balls. So, how big is your onion?
I think they mean a golf ball onion, Mom.
They usually mean the big, like, in between the two.
Waiting for you to go to the bathroom.
You want some of this? I could put some in your bowl.
Oh, okay. So I don't have to scarily stare at you.
Apparently, I think she's going through growth spurt. And I don't mind her eating this stuff. It's all, like, well, other than the frying part of it. That's not so healthy. But there's lots of vegetables.
Better than what you'd leave me with.
What?
Better than if you left me if you didn't see me, then I'd go eat chocolate.
Oh, yep, coffee's right here.
When does she not have coffee?
Right here. For cooking. See, I usually get
I don't really have a spoon. Oh well.
Oh, here you can have a spoon.
No, it's okay. Problem fixed.
Okay. Oh, no, you didn't have a spoon for your soup.
I'm far too hungry to care.
Yeah. I usually have, I get the big 10-pound bags of onions, because I can usually get 10 pounds.
Oh, look, Mom, somewhat solid piece of...
Yes. I can usually get 10 pounds of onions for about $3.99 here in Canada. Or I could get 2 pounds of onions for about $2. So figure that one out. So I'm going to get 10 pounds, but they're usually the smaller onions, so they're a little bit more work. My most recent bag are nice, like, solid, like, sized onions. My one before that was a whole bunch of little ones, and they were a pain in the butt, because there was lots of peeling. They ate well, this is why I have a deep freezer that's 6 foot, that I could, like, if it was empty, you could fit a body in there. And I've got 2 fridges with freezers,
okay,
and a pantry.
Be saying that on the internet.
Yes, but it's a 6 foot freezer.
You couldn't.
Well, whenever you see those crime scene things, and they find bodies in freezers. Mine doesn't. Mine only. I think mine has a turkey in there. Maybe. I keep on thinking that there's a turkey in there. Gets worse as adult. It's not a live turkey. It's frozen. Oh, we're having some leftovers from Friday night. Some of the onion bhajis. They were like onion. Here's another one that's a fritter type.
Hey,
and then they broke apart in the fridge when I put them in the bag. You don't want that one? Okay.
You're welcome.
And samosas that Abby made in my live stream on Friday. We sent in crime scene investigation. No, there's no bodies in there. Nobody's missing. It's only when people are missing that you have to go and.
I'll go get my friend. She watches crime shows. She knows how this works. Also taking police sciences, so don't know what the heck that means, but okay.
Who?
My friend.
Raj.
I'm not telling you their name on the internet.
R. The one with R name.
I'm not giving you anything on the internet.
Oh, whatever. Let's not forget the outlaws of the family. I mean, daughters-in-law and son-in-law. Hello. Actually, I like my in-laws. My in-laws treat me pretty good compared to my blood family.
Seriously, you don't need to talk about that on the internet.
Whatever, it's my life. No,
This might come back to stab you in the butt.
Whatever.
I'm being honest. You can't trust everyone on the internet.
As I said, they're pretty good. I have no complaints.
You said your blood family.
Yeah. My mom and my dad are dead. They can't come back at me from the grave.
Not them.
That's what I'm talking about. The rest of the family.
Your aunt's still alive?
Yes, my aunt. I have nothing bad to say about her. She just lives far away. No, they're not in the freezer. I said my mom and my dad are dead. No, they're in the... Well, my mom's in the ground. My dad got cremated and is in an urn with my stepmother.
I thought she was dead.
My stepmother.
Not dead, wrong one. I thought she was alive.
Yeah. He's in the urn. I don't know if I think in her house. or whatever she's decided to do.
I was just like, she's good. She's alive, I thought.
Yeah, she's alive. Oh, they can, Jen. I think sometimes they still punish me for stuff just... Yes, Amanda's also an orphan, too, now. Her parents died when she was late teen, early
Why do you
20...
guys share this stuff on the internet?
Because camaraderie. You're not alone.
You guys are crazy.
Whatever, little girl.
You can't see it, but I'm rolling my eyes at you again.
That's fine.
Look, if it wasn't fine, I wouldn't tell you. It's like how I don't tell my teachers.
What?
When I roll my eyes.
Yes, I know. You want me to know so that you know you're being disrespectful for me. Okay, got it.
If I was actually pissed at you, I wouldn't tell you.
Would you like any more? I'm full.
No, I'm good.
You're good now? I think. Okay.
For the time being. Just watch. In half an hour, I'll be hungry again.
Well, in half an hour, I should have supper started.
Hope so. You said cottage roll, right?
Yeah, pork cottage roll.
I like that thing.
So, yeah. So,
I always forget because I hate cabbage roll, but I love cottage roll, and I always get the mixed up in my head.
Yeah. My family is like the only people that don't like cabbage rolls. I'm like,
None
you
of
guys
them
are crazy. So I can never make cabbage rolls.
None of us like
because
them.
nobody's going to eat them, and there's only so much cabbage rolls I will eat. Oh, I have some of the leftover onion bhajis.
Seriously, what are we having with the cabbage roll?
Mashed potatoes and corn.
Okay, thank you. Now I can go. Bye.
Okay.
I wanted to find a way out of this conversation, but
See,
I wanted to know what we were having for
Oh my goodness. Are you going to go finish putting your clothes away?
I'm going to go wash up.
Well, yes. I hope so. Ouch. But, okay. Say bye-bye, Abby.
Mom.
They're all saying bye to you.
I'm not two. Don't tell me. Say bye.
So I have puppy. I've left for bhaji, onion bhaji. They broke apart in the bag in the fridge, so I don't know. This is the first time I've made it, so it's kind of.
But you made something like it.
I've made something like it, but that was from a package.
And it was really weird.
Yes, and it crumbled in the bag. Now the samosas didn't crumble; they were fine.
I actually think they taste better now than they did.
Yes. So when we had them, Abby was saying that they were doughy or whatever, but they still tasted good. And I'm like, they taste pretty darn good. And I think it's because I used half whole wheat flour and half white flour, which I won't do ever again, because I think it just did make the dough less elasticity. But that's it. Yep. Well, we're eating leftovers. It's no spend month, and I'm like, oh my goodness. Okay, the lentil soup. So you'll see, I'll be uploading the vlog part 2 of what we ate. The lentil soup, I made my big spaghetti, not my big pot, but my spaghetti pot. So it's what, about 10 liters? 8-10 liters of soup. And we had soup for supper. People had second bowls with the samosas and the onion bhaji. We had 2 Ziploc bags of leftovers of the bhaji and the samosas, and we only had gone through like that much of the soup. So I have like this much of my pot of soup. Samosas is like Indian pierogies. If you check out the live stream from Friday, it's a live stream with Abby and I. We were making them. So basically, you make a dough with just flour and oil and water. Make a dough. You flatten out the dough. You put the potato mixture, the curried potato mixture with peas, like that's the vegetarian ones. Peas, potatoes, onions, garam masala, turmeric, coriander, salt, ginger, garlic, I think, mixture in it, like a stuffing, and then you fold it over. They're usually triangular shape. Ours were kind of football shaped. They looked kind of like pierogies, or Scottish eggs. They kind of actually they kind of did. Some of them did look like Scottish eggs. So we had so Friday we did vegetarian and Indian. If you ever want, and that whole meal cost maybe
Have the cats
$3.
all today?
Sushi, about 10 minutes before you got home, kept on meowing.
Probably she was like, "Where's Daddy?"
Yes, she's off by her time. Yes, like pierogies or pasties, but they're with you could so that you can fill them.
Was she on the live stream, Sushi Cat?
At the very beginning.
Oh, cute. What about Princessa?
Nope, haven't seen her.
Probably in the basement.
Or in our bed.
More likely in the basement. She likes the basement lately. It's nice and cool, and she's really, really hot for
yeah.
44. I bet I know what sushi ball is.
Okay, I've never made pasties. I've seen pasties. They're like a British like pot pie, handheld pot pie type thing.
Yeah.
So, we've made we've made homemade Jamaican patties, which is also kind of the same but more spicy, and usually a meat mixture. So samosas is the traditional ones are vegetarian ones because most of India are vegetarian, which is usually a potato mixture. Usually there's peas and onions, sometimes no peas. Some of them are beef. And when they are beef, they're always halal type beef because in India there's also Muslims and that too. So they make the beef ones are that. So it's like a ground beef and pea mixture, like and curry. And they also have chicken ones too. And same, like there's curry and meat in a dough. Traditionally, it's fried in oil and gives a nice crispy crumb outside. Sometimes the dough is like thick, and then sometimes they use like phyllo pastry, so it's really thin and flaky. And they are really yummy. So if you ever want to adventure into something ethnic, something out of your try a samosas. Find an Indian restaurant or an Indian grocery market. Ask if they have samosas. You will, if you like anything with a little bit of spice, or if you like curry flavor, you'll probably like it, and it would give you like a door opening into a new spice realm. Usually made them in the fall for the guys hunting and fishing. Oh yes. Well, teasers, pleasers. If you can make a video of making them, I would love to watch it. Okay, bye, Puppy's Breath. Have a great day. Well, so you don't have to make it hot. Like these have a bit of curry, so it's the spice, the flavor. You don't have to have it too hot. But like when I make curry, so I made our samosas and my lentil soup. Not like I used the seasoning packet for the dal, right? But I only used half of it because I know that these seasoning packets are really really strong. Because I get them in the Indian section of the grocery store. So I usually only use half because my oldest daughter likes spice, likes curry, but doesn't like too hot. So I made it fairly mild. Abby says it's too mild. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dish out some for lunches and put a little bit more of the seasoning pack in it for her lunches. I'll throw them in the freezer and then they can choose if they want it or not when I'm gone. You don't do spicy food, no. Curry, but you can have curry that's mild. So, there's like 4 different types of curries. So there's Asian curry, so like Chinese curry. It's not very spicy usually. Indian curry, depend on where in India it comes. And then there's the spicy curry. Or Sri Lankan. If you ever happen to see a Sri Lankan restaurant, if you don't like spicy food, don't go there, because there's absolutely nothing that's not spicy on the menu. Sri Lankan food is really spicy, and they have really good spicy mutton rolls. They're to die for. Yep.
You want Bible study tonight?
I did, but I think I'm not going.
Why?
Because I didn't finish the reading, and I have too many things that need to be done before I go. Why? No. Yeah. See, I like spicy food, but as I get older, it doesn't always like me back. That's where antacids come in. Antacids are my friend. I think of it as a calcium supplement. LOL. Ha ha ha. Because I don't drink milk. I eat cheese, though. I eat cheese, I eat yogurt, um, but I'm not a big milk drinker. Like to actually drink. I'll go back and check your videos. Awesome. Well, thank you, Grampy Campy. Well, nice meeting you, and nice seeing you from Northeast Michigan. There's a few other people that come into my channel from Michigan. I don't know what part of Michigan. I just know they said they were in the MI state. I'm like, is that Michigan? Because we don't really study the American states that often. we and as Canadians, we tend to travel near the border and or Florida. We know where Texas is because it's like big, and California's on like the other side, the other ocean. And there's a whole bunch in the middle that we learned through the games back in the 80s of Oregon Trail. And diphtheria, dysentery, things you could die of back then. And we learned a lot from like Little House on the Prairie. I've been to Canada quite a few times. Well, I live in Kanata, which is the west end suburb of Ottawa, Ontario, where our Prime Minister is. I must have said my son too many times, just like in Beetlejuice. He arrived at my house. Okay, do you have to feed him? It's like, speak of the devil, he just popped in. Well, bye, teasers, pleasers. Thanks for popping by. So, who else is still in here? So, I was talking about. So, menu plan on Saturday changed from burgers first to sushi to cold plate. So, that's what we ended up having. Bye, Grampy Campy. And this week, tonight we're having pork cottage roll, which is a pickled pork ham roast type thing. I'm going to cook in the Instant Pot. And I'm going to have mashed potatoes and corn with it. Then tomorrow I'm making pad thai to use up the leftover tofu that I have in the fridge. And they're all leaving. Yeah, I'm still here. And then I'm making for Wednesday. See, I'm leaving Wednesday morning. So Wednesday evening, I'm making for my family the Bahamian baked mac and cheese, which I have a video on, I think, one of the playlists of Cook With Me playlist, or one of the frugal meals under like $15 ones. That is using up some ham from the freezer. Then my daughter is making mozzarella stuffed chicken. She showed me the recipe, but that's what I did today. Was first did taxes, then did prescriptions, then ran to the store. I looked on my Flip app to see if chicken was on sale anywhere. Since I was downtown, I have access of two different stores, or by my house there's one I can go by. Nobody had boneless, skinless chicken breasts, which she needed, on sale. less than $5.49 a pound, which is $11.99 a kilogram. So I picked some up, and I picked up some Black Forest ham because my husband wanted some ham in his versus just cheese. He wanted like a cordon bleu type thing, stuffed chicken. So she's doing one of those. But the chicken, which kills me, this is so that was the chicken, $13.69, and then the Black Forest ham, the deli meat was $5. So it came to $18. But I used my loyalty PC points, and I used $10 off, so I only paid $8.69. So that wasn't too bad. But it's like, well, I'm trying to keep my budget to $50 a week. But, see, normally I would do my groceries this week if I was at home. But I'm not doing them till next week. So that means I will have $150 minus what we've spent. And if my husband buys any stuff this week while I'm out, when I'm away, because he doesn't want to find certain things, or he wants certain snacks or whatever that aren't here. Which, it is what it is, right? So that's what she's making on Thursday. On Friday, she's going to make homemade pizza pockets. So I'm going to make tomorrow, tomorrow or today, pizza dough to have in the fridge for her to make pizza pockets, because I got all the fillings. I've got pepperoni, I've got cheese, I've got like bacon. I could probably cook up some bacon for her. There's olives. That's pretty much what we like on our pizzas. So she can make those. And then on Saturday, what did I put down? Oh, let me just double check what I put on Saturday. Because that's not what it is. I'll be right back. I had just done the video this morning. Ham and mashed potatoes, because I have a whole half circle ham in the freezer, and that'll be easy to take out and cook up. So we'll have ham and mashed potatoes. So, and then Sunday's leftovers. So whether that's leftovers from that week or leftovers in the freezer, because I know in the freezer we'll have lentil soup and samosas and stuff like that. There's also still some hot and sour soup in the freezer. So, depends on what they eat this week into what leftovers will be on Sunday. And we tend to do that on a Sunday after church. That, or I make a soup and put it in the crock pot or instant pot, or and have sandwiches, or like grilled cheese sandwiches. Didn't say what I was going to do with the leftovers. I could throw them all into the soup too. So. So what are you having for supper tonight? Who's still on here? Might just be me. Well, since I think it's just me left, I guess I'll say bye, because I think everybody's gone now. So, have a great day. Hopefully, I'll do a live stream tomorrow afternoon, evening. And hopefully you check out the videos that will be coming up this week. I'll be scheduling them while I'm gone. And that will be fun. You'll see the freezer meals and the menu plan for this week and vlog of what we've eaten so far. And I should do a freezer update of what's left in the freezer because it's still quite full. So, have a great day. Bye, friends. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.